Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Game of the Week. We have got Pericles, and he has 3 cities so far. We have 3 cities so far. It looks like we're on an island, which has got positives and negatives as we go about the game. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But let's get right into hitting next turn, shall we? Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We've got some pretty good cities in here. Not great. Not a lot of mountains, so our campuses won't be particularly strong. But okay, so that's the issue. Apparently, at some point, a scout got home and started spawning units. That is not good. That is not good. That guy needs to heal. Ah, shoot. We're not expecting that at all. We may just have to grab a unit. May have to buy a unit. Not the way I like to spend my cash, but I may buy a slinger in order to start pelting them. It'll also give us a boost to archery, which is fine as well. I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy a slinger. It certainly beats stopping our... yeah, I'm going to buy a slinger. We're making pretty good cash as well, so that's not too bad. We got a lot of opportunities to make a lot more cash as we move along with all these bananas and stuff, so not too bad. Can't complain there. Hoplite for the Spear Victory boost. Yeah, I could do that. I'll get onto that later. I don't want to get the hoplite and then lose the era score. I don't care if I go to a Dark Age this time. I'd rather have that +4 era score for the following age, where I would much more be interested in getting the Golden Age. So there's state workforce in 9. It doesn't look like we're going to get that unless we find it in a goodie hut. And next turn we go. We're going to start losing. We're going to lose the gold there. This is insane right here. Yowzer. Time to choose a Pantheon. What are the odds that we get the one we want? Not good. We didn't get it. We got neither of the ones we wanted. Not great. Valletta is your favorite city-state? Really? Yeah, trying to get your civilization fixed by playing Civ Revolution on your phone and it's not working. I would say that wouldn't. So we did not get either one of the ones we like down here. We like, well, Goddess of the Harvest especially, but also even the one with Appeal is nice as well. We did not get it, which sucks. We could go with this culture boost here. We do have a fair amount of bananas, but that's about it, right? We don't have any of these other ones. So that'd be like 4 or 5 culture maybe, and then you'd have to get those bananas work before you even get to that. So that's probably not worth it, I would say. Anytime you're playing in a culture game, it's certainly not a bad idea to run Divine Spark. And certainly when you're planning on building a bunch of theater squares and you're planning on getting to 5, 6, 7, 800 culture per turn, even culture from pastures, if you have 10 pastures, that 10 culture is not a lot compared to the bonuses you can grab out of Divine Spark. So typically, Divine Spark is where I go if I can't get my Faith from Chops or Appeal down here. I don't see anything else that I like enough to say no to that. This is an interesting one here. Production from marsh oases and floodplains. We do have a fair amount of marsh in here, so that can get you some extra production. That would be an option. But again, it would just looks like, you know, there's a marsh here. You know, there's another marsh up there. So it'd be like a few here and there. You get a bunch of production, and production's definitely OP. It's very strong. Some more there, but I don't think it's worth it. Not nearly enough. Compared to being able to grab Divine Spark and work that extra. You're going to have tons of theater squares, tons of campuses. That's going to push your science and your grab those writers faster. And the faster you do that, the better you work in Babylon as well. So that's a nice synergy as well. Banana Republic, what's up, Nelkit? Textured tundra tiles? Oh, you mean for what? I'm not going for religion, no. I do not suggest going for religion under any circumstances unless the only time I suggest going for religion is unless you're going for a religion victory. Because, yeah. Oh, no. Marsh in the Tundra? Yeah, no, there's none here. I mean, it would have been okay. There's a couple here. Another one there if you grab those tiles, which you may or may not have been able to grab from Carthage before they grabbed them. Marsh there. Who knows what's there? I mean, it would have been like maybe 8 production, something like that. Would help the city get quite productive early on. While growing quickly. Another one here. But compared to all, like, we're gonna have like what, maybe 8 or 10 theater squares and campuses. That's so many extra points towards great writers and great scientists. It's OP. I am going to investigate north of me, Garvadel. It's just a matter of getting around to it. Yeah, I think it was the right call as well. Now, if there had been like a massive, like if this was like all marsh in here and like maybe 4 or 5 marshes there and it was just marsh everywhere, then absolutely that extra production, you know, you start to think that's OP. But I absolutely will clear this out and see what's going on north of Valletta there. I've run into issues with trying to clear up barb huts, which has slowed me down. I do have my 1 scout down here. It'd be great to have another scout, but at this point I'm trying to push through my build order, so got slowed down just a touch. Yeah, it is a huge island. It is, you know, I see like...
Writing is easy.
Oh god, look at the units coming in. Oh my god. Look at the units coming in hot. I mean, I can see 3, maybe throwing down here and to get... Maybe you could throw a city down here and get like some, possibly some national parks going down here late game. I've done that before in the Tundra. But yeah, for sure, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe one on the coast here is 7, maybe one here is 8. Shouldn't be a problem. So I could definitely get 8 cities in here. 8's kind of the minimum you want for a culture victory, so just enough room. If it was much smaller, you'd kind of be upset with yourself. If you build next to... I already built Holy Site. The Holy Site. Well, you get a standard. Yeah, you don't. You get a minor adjacency from adjacent districts. But yeah, if you have like a couple of adjacent districts, yeah, don't worry. I've got adjacencies down, buddy. We'll get into that. But yes, if you're asking about how adjacencies work, like there's minor adjacencies, standard adjacencies, and major adjacencies. A minor adjacency means you need 2 of something to give 1 adjacency. So for instance, normally speaking, districts give each other a minor adjacency. Meaning if you have a district and then 2 more adjacent districts, those 2 adjacent districts are each a minor, giving you 1 more adjacency. So if there's just 1 more district next to it, it doesn't do anything. 2 more adjacencies gives an extra 1. Same thing with woods or forest tiles next to a holy site. That's a minor adjacency. 2 of them equals 1 adjacency. Same thing with jungles adjacent to a campus. 2 of them, both minors, gives 1. If you have 4 adjacent to a campus, that's a +2. Now a standard adjacency is +1, so for every 1 of anything, it's another one. So for instance, campuses and holy sites next to mountains, every mountain is another adjacency. So a campus here would be +1 for that. A holy site there would also be +1 next to that. And then a major adjacency is +2 for each one. So a major adjacency in this case, if we put our Acropolis next to our city, that's +2. If you put a commercial hub next to a river, again, +2. So that's a major adjacency. If you clear all barb camps from your island, will they spawn back? Yes, they eventually spawn back. Yeah, if they're in the fog, more camps will spawn in. If they're in the fog for long enough, they'll just happen randomly. Yeah, eventually there won't be any more fog because we'll have enough cities and cover enough land that there won't be any space for them to settle. But yeah. Yeah. Potentially, exactly. Okay, research. I have a place I want to farm a resource, so I kind of want to wait on that. And it'd be nice to actually get that as well. I'm gonna go here, so I can get watermill eventually as well. This is very, very interesting here. I gotta keep a close eye on this. Oh, there's some more iron there. And, I think that'll probably be the end there. Oh, it's a mine, actually. Yeah, you're right. It's a mine. That would be minor resource right there. And the builder's coming out, so I'll actually get that in time. I might have to buy the tile, but you're right, and I'll actually be able to mine that, so I'll get the benefit of it there. Yeah, it's a mine. That builder pops next turn. Step to there. I feel like I may want to pop one more slinger out, and then I'll go to settler. Just to be careful. I'm going to pop out one more slinger. Just to be careful. Whoa. Alright, let's hear your votes in chat. Land bridge or no? Land bridge or no? Another goodie hut. Wow, a bunch of no's. And then you see this. Now what do you think? Land bridge or no? Yes? It's not a boat either. It's not a boat. Oh, brother. That's a lot of units. Oh, look at that. It opened up just in time for me to mine it, too. Didn't have to spend the money. Mine a resource. That's in 3. Yeah, it's a land bridge, 100%, I think. Yeah. There's the boost to sailing and astrology. Hello there. Yeah, absolutely. This guy, yeah, this is, consider this blocked. It's nice that it's a tree and a hill. So the only way he could ever get through here is if he had 2 promotions. And he's only got 1. So, yeah. So, and then I'll just have to get another unit down there to block it at some point so that the scout can move on. Yeah. And then perhaps the city down in here too. There's a nice 2/2 tile there. Grab the iron. I mean, there's nothing. It wouldn't be great, but whatever. Or Canal City. If he has tree promotion. Oh yeah, he could. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I might not be able to stop him. Yeah, he probably can't get in water right now, but eventually he could. Even if I stood there, he could get on the mountain and get through. It's hard to say. I hopefully he turns around. I don't know. Yeah, you could do canal. So if I were to put a city on either one of those tiles, you could go into the city and then through it on the other side. Yeah, he would get through with either. You're right, Hindu. Because it's not... If it was one of these was a hill and a tree, then he'd have a problem. Because the hill and the tree counts... he'd have to have both. But neither one of them's a hill and a tree combined. GM with the auto host, thank you very much. Yeah, let's see if he's smart enough. We're about to find out. Move the slinger to the side. And you are going to hold. And you are going to build a settler. Oh, God. This is so frustrating. I'm going to stand back up here now that the slinger's not there. The reason why I didn't want to stand there with the slinger is because the slinger gets free hits. But we will dominate these two here. Will dominate. Both those guys can attack me till they're dead, and I'll still be standing there perfectly fine. But the slinger would have tilted the edge. Now that the slinger's down here, I'm okay with it. Canal City, baby. I kind of want to do the horse down here, so these guys have a really nice tile. And then I also want to do this farm as well. Unfortunately, it's like so far away from one another. How long would this city take? 7 turns on a builder. I might have them do their own builder. Because they got a bunch of stuff to do over here anyway. I'm going to have them do their own builder. I'm going to let this guy come down here and work this pasture. Mine the diamonds and... mine that maybe or something, or I don't know. Figure something out. Keep a builder so you can repair. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I want to be able to repair because there's going to be repairs needed. Yeah. He was not smart enough in this case. Just wanted to see a little bit more. I'll come back there. Oh, you know what though, Hendu? Oh no, because if he'd have stood there, he would have been able to see that tile. Because for at least unless the AI cheats, which it very well could. If you are trying to get through a unit, you have to be able to physically see that tile behind it. So unless it stood there and saw that tile, then it could be like, hey, I can actually get there. Otherwise, it will tell you not to. If you have no vision of that tile, if you've never seen it before, if it's like completely blocked from vision and you try to go through, then it will it'll kick you back, right? What is the thing about certain tiles having like natural beauty? How does that attribute work? How do you tell? So that they took twice as much damage as I did right there. I'll just take the plus heal. Although that 2 more hits might kill me. I'm gonna step back in for a second. Promotion available. So what the appeal does, Bugley, is each tile has an appeal level. So I'll actually click it on here for a second to show you. And there's different ways in which the appeal matters. There's a pantheon that gives you extra faith from appeal. If you want to build certain districts later in the game, or not districts, but different things, there's a tile improvement for Seaside Resort, which helps. Hey, Sawda! Yay! Thank you, Sawda. What's up, girl? There's different tiles that you can put. There's Seaside Resorts, but it has to have a minimum appeal. If you want to do national parks, it has to have a minimum appeal on every tile, so that matters. Marshes, jungle, mines, quarries, encampments, industrial districts. There's a few other things. They have negative impact on your appeal of a tile. And then ocean tiles or lake tiles, any water tile, a river tile, trees, mountains, all have positive impact on a tile's appeal. So any one tile has 6 adjacent tiles. Okay, so if you're standing on this particular tile, this is a +1, and this is a +1. And then this is nothing, this is nothing, this is nothing, and that pasture is also nothing. So this tile's appeal will be a +2. There it is. Charming. +2. Okay. Out here, this particular tile is a +4 because it's got 1, 2, 3 water tiles, or in this case coastal tiles, and a tree, which makes it +4, and those two are for nothing. The dark green means breathtaking. The light green means appealing, or charming, sorry. Anything between -1 and 0 and +1 is just average. And then you get into the yellows and reds when it's really, really ugly. So you can see these tiles here, which are surrounded by jungle. There's 3 jungles, that's -3. Plus this is a pillage tile, that's also a negative. So this is -4. This would give it a +1, but overall it's a -3. Oh wait, maybe that's -2 actually. Pillage might be -2, making it -4 overall. But yeah, that's how it works. And there's certain circumstances under which having appealing tiles matters. It doesn't always matter. You have to play lots of games where it doesn't really matter anything about it. So. Oh, Eiffel Tower is awesome, and I'll absolutely be going for Eiffel Tower. My plan is absolutely to get a bunch of seaside resorts and to get a bunch of try and find spots for at least 3 or 4 holy sites, or sorry, national parks in order to accelerate the tourism game at the very end. I'm going for a really fast victory. I'm hoping to keep it under 200 turns, or around 200 turns, not necessarily under. But yeah. You'll see a lot more about that when we're setting up the tourism. Exactly, Hendu. Very well put. Okay. In this city. Hey! This place is on fire today. The Black Pox. Thank you very much for that. Tier 1 sub. Good to have you in here, Black Box. Thank you very much for the support. I don't know what to say. The number keeps... Hey, Hendy, look. Frame rate keeps going up. Good times. That's a channel meme. I don't know. I'm going to go Builder. I was planning on going Builder, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's based on adjacent tiles. The actual tile itself doesn't matter. So even though Marsh is typically a -1, it actually doesn't impact its appeal. Because it's everything around it. That's a kick. That video card is kicking it, bro. Kicking it. Alright, just taking a chance here. Just seeing out what's out here as much as I can. Been lurking on your channel for so long, thought it was time to actually support you in the quest. Thank you very much. It means a lot, man. Every little bit of support means a lot. And yeah. I'll never forget. Oh, there we go. I'll never forget all the support I get from so many great people to make a dream come true. Certainly means a lot. Oh, next turn. That's going to get destroyed for sure this turn. Rip that gold, rip the amenity.
Sometimes the wheel
Rip-a-doodle-doo. I'm going to go up here because I'm only going to get hit once, and I'm okay with that particular shot. Let's go ahead and do that. And you were just going to stay. Oh, you got a promotion, so let's do that. Well, you have a chance. Let's go this way. Probably going to buy that tile, I would say, because I need the amenity now that I lost the other one. 9 turns, I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And we can grab archery, we can grab astrology. And grab currency. Do that. Ba 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 ba. Alright, so he completely turned around. We'll keep... I'm not going to go... I want to kind of make sure I keep people from getting through there, so... I'm not going to go too far, but I'm just... As long as I can run interference and get back in time, then I'm going to be good. Whoa.
It is equally important.
Alright, time to make your dedication. Free inquiry first time around is always the way to go. Policies, we are going to turn on the Shetler card now that we have our faith. And it'll help build our settlers, of course. And production in each city is also fantastic. We're actually building a builder. I might need... It's only getting it 1, though. That would only equal... 30% extra production in that one city would equal maybe 1 or 2 production. And I would lose the production in the other 2 cities by running that versus this, so... I think I'll go with that. Urban planning tends to be the better choice when you're super early in the game. None of the other tiles really makes a lot of sense. We're still facing a lot of barbs, so obviously that stays. This guy's got to go back in here to heal. He's going to advance. This guy did get attacked and won. He's just going to stay there to heal. Open civics tree. Let's go get our government in 7, which is fantastic. And we can promote to get provision. Settlers trained do not lose population in that city, which is fantastic. So in 3 turns when that guy pops, we'll maintain our population and continue to move towards 5, which is great. With this guy, I definitely want to mine that. I feel like maybe 2 mines here, and that will give me my 3 mines. That will give me my boost. I think that's, and then that's done, and we don't have to worry about it again, just in case. San Leroy. What's the build order for districts? Basically, the campus, theater, commercial, industrial, something like that. It depends on the gameplay, San Leroy. Oh, continent. Ooh. Okay, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch that. I'll probably head back. I don't want to take any chances on that. But that's, what's his name there? Cyrus. If I don't build industrial zones in the, essentially, unless I'm playing Science Victory. I don't build industrial zones. Campuses and theater squares are definitely 1-2 for the most part, if I'm playing a culture win like I am now. If I'm playing a Science Victory, I might go campus, theater square, or campus commercial hub. And then eventually industrial zones as the tech comes along, and depending on the cities. In science and in culture victories, both science and culture are very, very important. So those are very early builds you want to get to push through. Science victories, you need the culture in order to get to democracy or whatever your 3rd government is, as well as a few of the other government cards that help you out tremendously. And then in culture wins, you need the science because you need to get to flight. For tourism, you need to get to computers to double it. You need to be able to get to a lot of the different things in order to boost your culture push. So you need both to run either one. You can't see other expand after this expansion. Yeah, there is so much going on in this game. It's ridiculous. It's it's the next level for sure. So this guy's going making a run for it. We are going to do our best to block him off. Yeah, no problem, Senator. You'll get a better idea as we move along here. We'll finish this guy and we'll let that hit there. This guy definitely needs to heal. Settler in 2. We will not lose promotion or population, of course. Go like this, and let's finish him off. We will get a hit here. It won't tickle, but we can move back in to heal. He'll step forward. We'll get a double hit, and we'll win that easily. So you're going to stand there again, and let's see. Population's already 3. We'd like to push the growth along, so grab greenery. We are definitely going to have to start talking about our districts and adjacencies and where they're going to go. Not sure where he went. skip there. He was here, so there's no way he could have gotten past me. So he's definitely not past me. So I think maybe we'll have a really long discussion about districts. Maybe at the beginning of the next video. I think we're about 10 minutes left in this one, so we'll keep moving along. We are a few turns. What we will want to be able to do is place districts down in locations that don't currently have things in our way, as long as we have the room. Let's go like that, and this guy actually has a promotion, and he's going to heal, and our next city will go in this direction there. But yeah, we're gonna have these tight little fit cities here. We're gonna have to figure out where the government square is gonna go. I want to get it built as soon as I can, so that our last few cities get that extra builder and get that extra production. We're 3 turns from being able to build it, so I'm gonna want to be able to get that place down and built in this city as soon as possible. 3 turns from being able to start it. Oh, wait, I can build it now? Wait a minute. I thought the government plaza came when you could get the political philosophy. What? Oh, it comes with state workforce. I was completely wrong. I was thinking that it came with political philosophy for some reason. Never really paid that close attention, I guess. So the government plaza we can get built right now. So maybe we have to have that discussion right now, is adjacencies. Because I want to get it immediately. So that means discussion time. The Acropolis is going to go there or there. Certainly here allows the government allows the government plaza to hit it. Let's just talk about what we know. We know that this is going to be an Acropolis because it's the only hill adjacent to that city. We know that this is likely to be an Acropolis. We know that this is definitely going to be an Acropolis. Hope you're paying attention, chat, because I might need some ideas. Lots of jungle to help with commercial hub, or sorry, with campuses. Rivers for the commercial hub. So this is likely a commercial hub here. Not much doubt about that. You could go. Nah, if you put you kind of have to put the Acropolis there so that the commercial hub's adjacent. If you put it there in order to put a really nice campus there. Then the commercial hub's no good. So this is likely your commercial hub there, right? So then if you put the Acropolis there, which makes a lot of sense, then the government square potentially on the cattle, and then you could go with another commercial hub there. Maybe, I don't know, the campus, this city's campus could go there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the government square goes there? Campus there? That's not going to help me much either, though. If I put the government square there, it gets completely surrounded, but only gets one Acropolis, which isn't great. But let's just say we did go with that. Let's say we did go with what we were kind of talking about before. Because up in here, I don't really see. It's a lot of jungle chopping to get through that. This is kind of in the way. You'd hate to lose this tile. By the time you throw gold in that, that's a very powerful tile. I get the feeling like I might go campus here. And that's a +2. That's a +2, 3. That's a +3 campus. And then this is 2, 3, 4. We could always put a holy. Oops. We could always put a holy site back in here, maybe. Or actually, no. A holy site there has 2 trees. So a holy site there gets an extra 1 there. Plus that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up? Purple Rain. Purple rain. Sorry. Can't help it. Every time. Gotta happen. Potentially campus there. Or this city, I could put their campus there. That actually hurts his adjacency, though. I might just leave that as it is. And then what I could potentially do is actually a wonder right here. There's a lot of chops, so it should be easy to get a wonder there. So that's another adjacency for that. This would not be a particularly good holy site, though, unfortunately. Maybe I just I don't know. Maybe I just live with a particularly low quality holy site there. I don't know. Well, that's something to discuss and think about. But it's going to be down the road anyway. If I were to go with government square there, then this city could put districts over here. But you want to keep the districts adjacent. You want to keep stuff adjacent to the theater square, though. This is tough. Certainly it makes sense, like... commercial hub. Campus. You could put holy site or something, like, you know, it's 1, 2, that's a +3 holy site. Maybe the campus actually goes there to make it +3 and make the holy site there. Then this city's, I don't know. And then this guy just sits out by himself, and then get another wonder in here. Makes that a +4 theater square, which is pretty solid. And then you just work the government square there. Commercial, campus. This city. Oh wait, this city still does not have his. This city still does not have his holy site. So I could potentially long term put the holy site there for this city, which would actually take an adjacency away from the campus, but it would add one to this holy site, so that could work. And then it would be a matter of deciding on this city here. You kind of want to go commercial hub there to keep this city going, obviously. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then maybe the campus there and the holy site there, or yeah. The thing is that adding to the theater square, you could actually add to these, right? Because both of these would, if I put a tile there, let's say I put the campus for the city here, then both of these tiles actually gain an adjacency. Both of those gain one by putting one here. And then I could go with the holy site here. That's 2, 2, 3, 4. This is a, well, this isn't much. 1 and then 2. So that actually doesn't help it. I could even put it there. It doesn't really matter at that point where I put the holy site. But this, putting one here helps both of these, and this is still a strong 1, 2, and then eventually I could possibly make it 3, depending on what I did with another district out here or something like that. I don't know. Not much, but there's not a lot of mountains, so you're not going to have massive campuses, that's for sure. And it's not necessarily a priority either. So I think I like everything I'm seeing there. It makes for some really strong districts in here. It does leave this guy kind of sitting out here by himself, but we do have a lot of chops to help get a wonder there and another wonder there. And then there's always the possibility, like we could build Cristo or Patella Palace out here to add to this theater square as well. Although that's kind of later game. But that's definitely a spot you could put that. Another possibility just putting it out there. If you put the holy site there, you could build a wonder right there. There's a fair amount of chops, including stone. You could potentially put a wonder there next to the theater square, and it could potentially be Oxford University right there. And then you could still throw the holy site out there for the same price. That could potentially be a tree there, which would give us another additional +1. So, different options. But I think I like the way it's looking. It all kind of flows. So right now, what I want to do is get a builder. Oh, crap. I was thinking that builder had another charge, but I went mine there. I didn't. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I went mine there and then pasture mine. I needed to go to here to mine that. I'm an idiot. Oh, man, that was a mistake. I was thinking I'd send him straight down here. I need another builder desperately. I gotta get the government square built, though. That's gonna be it for this episode, though, folks. I screwed that up. Those diamonds, that 3 gold, it's hurting so bad. My mistake. What are you gonna do? Not to mention I don't have the luxury. We're going to 4th city heading out. We're going to build the government square. We're going to get the building inside of it that helps it with our settler production. And we're going to spit settlers out like you would not believe. It's going to be fun, guys. I hope you're enjoying this one. Another episode's coming at you. Stick tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying. I would appreciate it. Like and comment as well. See you next time. Bye-bye.